everyone, Emily here with Maple. Maple is about 4.5 months old now, and we've been trimming her toes regularly. It's about twice a week now. We've made some good progress in her allowing me to use the clippers. We're still working on the Dremel some, but I mostly just clip them every few weeks. So I wanted to show you her progress and what I'm doing now versus what I did when she was just a little puppy. So I asked her to lay down. I want her to do as much on her own as she can. So I asked her to lay down, use my treats to get her on her side. I am trying not to hold her much between my legs anymore because as she gets bigger, I want her to be more stable on her own without me having to hold her as much. So same thing here, I'm still just doing little trims and giving her treats, but I'm trying not to restrain her nearly as much as I used to. This also helps me understand that she feels comfortable with the whole process, that nothing about this is bothering her because she's not restrained, so she could essentially get up at any time and leave if she didn't feel comfortable. So again, if you've seen my nail trimming vlog, I take a little bit off the end and then I really just circle around the quick. So as she gets older, I have more and more to take off. When she was a little puppy, I was just doing teeny little trims and that was pretty much it. Her nails were too small. But it is the same thing that I did with Harley in the video that I'm doing with her. I know you probably can't see it super well from there, but she doesn't have super big nails, so it's not hard to, or it's not easy to see in general. So just if you're interested in how to trim, definitely check out the video I made of Harley. So there's one paw done. A few tips as I'm going here. I never want this to be stressful, so I give her a lot of treats. If she gets a little bit wiggly, worked up, no worries, we'll just take a break for a second. I don't ever want her to feel like she's pressured to lay still for long periods, because that's how we get into some issues with her confidence in this. So it's never a big deal. For whatever reason, her right front is not her favorite to have trimmed. So what I will do is if she gets really upset by it, and by that I mean she gets wiggly and doesn't want me to hold it, I'll do a couple trims and then I'll move on to a different foot. That way there's not a whole lot of pressure revolving around the one foot that she doesn't like me to do, but I still am able to get it done. Good job. If she was still really bothered by this, I would do much fewer trims at a time. I do maybe one nail at a time and then maybe 1 foot at a time. I wouldn't be pressuring her to sit through all 4 feet, but like I said, we do this pretty regularly and she's pretty good about it. So it's not a big deal for me to do all 4 at the same time. If she started getting more upset by it, I would take it slower, go back a few steps. Especially when they're young, it's not worth trying to push through. You'll do more harm than good, and you want to set them up for success throughout their whole life of being calm and confident while having their nails trimmed and not making it into a big ordeal. Let's see, we got one more on this foot, Mapes. You're being very good. Very good girl. Good job. One more foot. So if I wanted to, I could end there and just do her other one later tonight or tomorrow, just to take some of the pressure off having all 4 done, but she's being really good, so. Hey girl, that's a good girl. And my goal is to do them frequently enough that I don't feel like I have to take a whole lot off, so I don't risk quicking her. But again, I'm just looking for, if you watched my video, I'm just looking for that jelly layer on her black nails. Good job. Skirt. Just a few more. You're being very good. Last one, girl. Nice job. So that's all it takes to trim Maple's nails at 4.5 months old, and we'll keep progressing like that so that she can have happy, calm trims throughout her life.